Good morning, high school baseball fans, and welcome out to Steve Castro Field here in Robstown, Texas. We are about to get underway, the final day of the Calallen Tournament. We got two ball games for you. We're going to start with Victoria East and China Spring, and the East Titans will be the visiting team in this ball game. Jake Vasquez with the call here this morning. Justin Perales will join me for the second ball game, a 12:45 scheduled first pitch between two of South Texas' most iconic teams, the Moody Trojans and the Robstown Cotton Pickers. So a couple of good ball games for you on tap in the final day of the tournament. And don't forget, Rudy Trevino live over on Blast Vision 2, and he is in Calallen. And he has got two games for you over there. We'll get that schedule for you in a sec. We're getting underway here in this ball game. And let me get you as we're about to kick it off here, starting a little bit early. I was gonna get you those starting lineups, but here we go, man. We're gonna rock and roll here. Chilly morning out in Robstown, and at the plate for the Titans is center fielder Brady Parker. First pitch swinging, and that one's gonna be grounded softly to the first baseman necessary, and he will make the out right there. So one pitch, one out. Parker, Greavy, and Can, first three scheduled batters for the Titans here in the top of the first. Get you the defensive alignment for the Cougars, China Spring Cougars. Here's the first pitch from Caden Whedon. So Whedon on the mound for the Cougars, and that pitch misses for ball one. 1-0 pitch misses up. 2-0 the count. In the outfield, left to right, Reese, Tabor, and Jennings. Necessary at first, Kirk at second. Kilo is the shortstop, Garrett at third. Whedon on the mound, and Faulkner behind the dish. And that 2-0 pitch is going to miss for ball three, so a 3-0 count on Greavy. Three-zero pitch, here it comes, and that one is in the turf for ball four. So runner at first base for the catcher, Corey Can. Corey Can batting third, followed by Caden Coley, the designated hitter. He'll bat for the pitcher, number 13, Caleb Korzinski. Snap throw to first base. Greavy back in time. Call at the plate was a ball. 5 in a row here for Whedon. Batting sixth for the Titans is either the shortstop or the second baseman. They had two shortstops listed. So Hunter Barros will bat sixth. The third baseman, number 20, Deverett Ross, will bat seventh. In the 8-hole, first baseman, number 21, Josh Shannon. And batting ninth for the Titans, again, either the shortstop or the second baseman, number 8, Caden Mozicek. And that is starting lineup for the Titans. And we're close to being all done with our pregame stuff here. 1-0 pitch misses low for ball two, so 2-0 the count. One down. Greavy, the runner at first base. Reached on a walk, and he'll go in motion with the pitch. Called the play was a strike, and they're going to throw him out. So a nice throw there by the catcher, Faulkner. And there are two away. Two-one count on Can. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Staying alive right there. Fouling off the pitch. We'll do it again at 2-2. Jake Vasquez here on this chilly morning. See everybody with the hoodies. And we are set up outside right in front of the booth. One of the best seats in the house. That pitch is going to be fouled off, first base side, out of play. It's been a great tournament. We've seen some really great baseball. A lot of state-ranked teams here in town. And all of them in our backyard. We get to see these guys play all season long. It's going to be a real fun season. That pitch is going to miss for ball 3, so a 3-0 count on the batter. Or rather, a full count on the batter. 3-2 pitch will miss for ball 4. So can at first base. 2 outs here in the top of the first, and we'll have a courtesy runner for the catcher. And it's going to be number 9. Seats. So Seats will take over at first base. The next batter, the designated hitter, number 18, Caden Coley. Coley, normally see him over at third base doing some DHing today. Bats for the pitcher, Caleb Korzinski, and looks at ball 1 from Whedon. Caden Whedon, wearing number 13, the right-hander against the left-hander, Caden Coley. Pitch on the way, grounded, right side, fielded by the first baseman necessary. He'll feed it to Whedon in time to retire Coley for out number 3. So for the Titans here in the top of the first, no runs, hits, or errors. 1 man left on base. No score. We'll head to the bottom of the first, and the Cougars come in at bat when we come back. You're listening to Blast Vision live from Robstown, Texas.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Staple Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. Welcome back to the Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth. I would love to bring you back early, but the music here a little bit loud, and we don't want to get tagged by YouTube for using music that does not belong to us. So we'll wait it out. It's good music. I'd love to bring it back to you. It's great music, but we're going to have to refrain there. First batter for the Cougars is Bryce Tabor. First pitch swinging, and he swings and misses. Now we can see who is playing second and who is playing short. Get those in on the game changer. As that pitch in there for strike 2. So Tabor, the center fielder, leads things off for the Cougars. Batting second is the third baseman, number 7, Jace Garrett. That one's going to be lined right to Ross over at third base. One down. Bottom of the first, no score. Jace Garrett to the plate. So Hunter Barros is the second baseman. And Mozicek is at short. We'll get you the defensive alignment for the Titans here in just a sec. Garrett digs in against the right-hander Korzinski, and Korzinski pumping strikes here. 0-1 count. In the outfield, Greavy, Parker, and Kuykendall left to right. Pitch misses outside, a ball and a strike. Shannon at first, Barros at second, Mozicek is the shortstop, Ross at third, Korzinski on the mound, and Can behind the plate. 1-1 misses outside, 2-1. Fouled off. China Spring, through the first 2 days of the tournament, 2-1-1. Started the tournament play with the loss to the Moody Trojans, 7-4 the final in that one. And in the evening, had to face the number 1 team in 4A, as these China Spring Cougars are ranked number 10 in 4A. And strikeout right there. 2 down. The next batter is Braden Faulkner. So China Spring, a 0-0. They played to a tie, ran out of time. So a tie between the number 1 team in 4A and the number 10 team in 4A on Thursday evening. First pitch in there for a strike. Had a good day yesterday, did the Cougars. Couple of wins, 8-3 over Flower Bluff and 9-1 over Toloso Midway. And that pitch is going to be popped up. You see the wind taking it as the wind is blowing from left to right. Drifting over Parker, the center fielder. He'll make the play, and there are 3 away. So we'll get you the Titans record here at the tournament when we come back. You guys don't go anywhere. Blast Vision live from Robstown, Texas.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Stable Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez with the call this morning. And it's a chilly morning out here in Robstown, Texas, but the only other place I'd rather be is back snuggled up in my bed. Other than that, super excited that baseball is back and lots of really good teams here locally for us to watch, and it's going to be a fun season. And 6 of those state-ranked teams here at this Calallen Tournament this weekend. The East Titans, they've had a rough go at it. They're still looking for their first win of the tournament. 0-2-1 coming into the ball game this morning. And 5, 6, 7 due up in the order: Kuykendall, Barros, and Ross. And it will be the right fielder, Marquise Kuykendall, to lead things off. Whedon from the windup. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Get you some scores from the Titans here in just a sec. 0-1 pitch in the turf. It's the first year we've got to say in the turf here in Robstown. And I know you guys can see it through your view there. Beautiful new turfed field. Field itself has been here, I'm not even too sure how long, but the turf is new and it just looks amazing. As that 1-1 pitch is fouled off. 1-2 the count. Steve Castro Field, named after the legendary cotton picker coach. And curveball in there for strike three. So the Titans, they started, and I don't have the score on this one, but they lost to Hebronville to open the tournament, and that was Thursday evening. Played to a 4-4 tie with number 4 team in 3A, the Bishop Badgers. As that pitch missed for ball one. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Had a rough go yesterday, man. Faced the number 3 team in 4A, the Sinton Pirates, a 5-0 loss. And then the number 1 team in 4A, the Calallen Wildcats, a 9-2 loss. So 0-2-1 are the Titans, trying to get their first win of the tournament. That pitch is going to be fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Titans in that tough 5A district, 29 5A, and already playing district ball games. So they're trying to get ready for district play as well. That pitch is going to miss outside. For ball 2, 2-2 the count. And the 2-2 misses outside. Count goes full on Barros. East Titans 1-1 in district play, 29 5A. That pitch is going to be grounded over to the shortstop, Kilo. Kilo with a strong throw to first. Just does get Barros, who is flying up the line. 2-way. So 2 down, bases empty for the Titan third baseman, DeEverett Ross. And the pitch from Whedon misses low. Swing and a miss. Big hack right there from Ross. One pitch, fouled straight back out of play. 1-2 pitch from Whedon, and a soft liner played on a hop over there by the first baseman. Necessary feeds to Whedon for out number 3, and that'll do it for the Titans here in the top of the second. No runs, hits, or errors. No one left on base. You guys stay with us. More baseball to come. Blast Vision live from Robstown, Texas.
Looking to expand your customer base? Hit a home run and advertise right here on Blast Vision. For more information, contact Jake Vasquez at 361-434-0705. That's 361-434-0705. Join us and show your support for South Texas athletics.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Stable Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez. We've got the China Spring Cougars and the Victoria East Titans here in this first ball game from Steve Castro Field in Robstown, Texas. Coming up after this one will be our final game of the tournament. We'll close it out with the Robstown Cotton Pickers hosting the Moody Trojans. So that'll be our final game of the tournament. It's been a blast. A lot of good baseball. As that pitch from Korzinski misses inside the batter, first baseman, number 15, Trace Necessary. Pitch going to be lifted into center field. You can see the wind taking it towards my right. And Parker, the center fielder, towards his left. But he makes the grab, one away. You can see the flags showing you exactly what I'm talking about out there in center field and left center, blowing left to right from our view. That pitch missed outside, I believe. We're going to put it down as a ball. Ground ball, left side. Ross, the third baseman, will field it on the infield green. Throw to first is in time, 2 away. Two up, two down. Seth Jennings, the next batter. And Jennings looks at ball one. That pitch going to be grounded left side, fielded by Mozicek. Strong throw over to first base in time. Cougars go quietly. No runs, no hits, no errors. No one left on base. We will head to the top of the third inning. Still no score here. And the Titans coming to bat when we come back. Blast Vision live from Robstown, Texas.
.361hsblast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Staple Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Welcome back. Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez here in Robstown, Texas, Steve Castro Field. And the Titans coming to bat here in the top of the third. No score. 8-9-1 due up. Shannon, Mozicek, and Parker. Caden Whedon, the right-hander on the mound from the windup. He delivers ball one. Last day of the Calallen Tournament. Rudy Trevino will be out in Calallen. In fact, he's got a game going right now. I'll tell you who he's got here in just a second. As that pitch in there for a strike. 1-1 count on the Titan first baseman. And Shannon looks at strike two. So 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, and the ball gets away from the catcher, Faulkner. Faulkner with no chance right there. A lot of room behind the plate. And so the strikeout, but he will reach first base on the pass ball. And a runner at first, nobody out here in the top of the third for the Titans. It's going to bring up the 9-hole hitter, Mozicek. First pitch misses outside for ball one. One ball, no strikes. Here comes the sun. See if she'll warm us up a little bit. As that pitch is going to miss outside for ball two. 2 balls, no strikes. And looks like Faulkner going to call timeout. So let's check in on Rudy. See who he's got. I know where he's at. See who he's got. Opener is going to be the Veterans Memorial Eagles and Sinton. So a good ball game over there in Calallen. And then at 12:45, he's got Calallen and Ray. Another good ball game as the Ray Texans are undefeated so far on the season. Having a great start to their season, so it should be a good ball game right there between the Texans and the Calallen Wildcats. Back to the action here. 2-0 count, and the pitch missing up. 3-0 the count on the Titan shortstop, Caden Mozicek. Pitch is going to miss low and outside, so a 4-pitch walk. First and second for the Titans, nobody out, and back to the top of the order with Brady Parker. And now, visit on the mound from the China Springs coach. Head coach at China Springs is Jesse Lopez. His assistants are Reggie Patrick and Matt Lukes. Last year, China Spring 10-2 on a shortened season, so off to a really good start last year. And so far, I believe they were 3-0-1 coming into the tournament. So 5-1-2 here early in the season. Brady Parker bats from the left side. First and second, nobody out, and Whedon misses with the first pitch. Parker grounded out to the first baseman his first time up, so 0 for 1. And that pitch in there for a strike. One count. Comes the pitch. Yeah, it's going to miss low for ball 2. 2-1 count. Whedon comes set. Peek over to second base. Another look. The runner on second. Showing bunt now, and he'll bunt it. Actually, that one must have gotten a piece of Parker. So Parker going to take first base. And no, the home plate umpire says, no, sir, please come back. Looked like it was fouled off, and Parker trying to sell it right there. But it will be a foul ball. Or rather, not a foul ball. Looks like it was just in the turf. So both runners will advance, and it's a 3-1 count. And there's ball 4. That's going to load them up. So bases loaded, nobody out here in the top of the third. Seth Greavy to the plate. The young man walked his first time up, no official at bat. Swing and a miss at the first offering from Whedon. And that pitch is going to be fouled off. 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch lined right back to the pitcher, Whedon, and runners do a great job getting back as Whedon was ready to fire, looking for a base to throw to, but everybody stays put. Good job right there, freezing on the line drive, and a big first out right there for Whedon and the Cougars, as now they are 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning. Next batter will be the catcher, Corey Can. That pitch is going to be driven into left field, going to get down in front of Reese for a base hit. In to score is Shannon. So an RBI single for the Titan catcher, and Victoria East takes a 1-0 lead. Courtesy runner for the catcher coming in. That's number 9 once again. Seats. So Seats will take over at first base. Parker at second. Mozicek at third. 1 down here in the top of the third. Caden Coley looks at strike 1. Good young hitter right here for the Titans. Curveball on the outer half for a strike. 0-2. Runners get their leads. Comes the pitch, and it's going to miss up. A ball and 2 strikes. Corner infielders on the infield green. Middle infielders back in double play depth. It's a 1-2 pitch coming up here, and it's going to miss low for ball 2, so 2-2 the count. Whedon delivers a pitch too far inside, and it will get a piece of Coley. Mozicek will come in to score. And another timeout. And another conference on the mound. And that's going to be it. It looks like that's going to be it for Whedon. So the young man done for the morning on the mound anyway, and they're going to bring in another pitcher. So you guys hang tight. We'll be right back. Going to commercial. We'll bring you some pitching change info when we come back. Blast Vision live from Robstown, Texas.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust.
Looking to expand your customer base? Hit a home run and advertise right here on Blast Vision. For more information, contact Jake Vasquez at 361-434-0705. That's 361-434-0705. Join us and show your support for South Texas athletics.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. New pitcher on the mound for the Cougars, and it's going to be number 1, Marcus Rosales. So Rosales, the left-hander, will take over. I have to get you the final line on Whedon a little bit later. He's responsible for Coley, Seats, and Parker. First, second, and third. Bases loaded. 1 down here in the top of the third. The batter is the right fielder, Marquise Kuykendall. So Kuykendall will dig in. And 0 for 1 in the ball game with a strikeout. Now with the sun out, starting to warm up a little bit. Feels real good now. Nice little South Texas weather. You better take a jacket, an umbrella, your bathing suit, just so you can be ready. Here comes the pitch, and that one is going to be lifted into center field. Tabor is under it, makes the grab. Tagging is Parker, and he will score. Here comes the throw, not in time, and the throw to third base, and they will get Seats for out number 3, trying to get to third base. But for the Titans, they scored 3 runs on 1 hit. There were no errors, and two men left on base. So after 2.5 innings of play, it's the East Titans with a 3-0 lead. You guys don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Blast Vision live from Robstown, Texas.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Stable Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust.
Welcome back to the Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Bottom of the third inning here at Steve Castro Field. And the East Titans scoring 3 runs to take a 3-0 lead. 7, 8, 9 due up in the Cougar order. And Alex Martinez will start things off. Swing and a miss at the first pitch from Korzinski. And that 0-1 pitch misses outside, a ball and a strike. Foul tip. 1-2. Korzinski from the windup comes a pitch, swing and a miss, dropped by the catcher, but he'll tag Martinez 1 away on the strikeout. So 1 down for left fielder Aiden Reese. Reese to the plate. There's a strike. Final line for Caden Whedon. 2 1/3 innings pitched. And 3 runs, 1 earned on 1 hit. 4 walks and 2 strikeouts. On the hook for the loss unless the Cougars can tie it up or take the lead. Pitch on the way. And that 1-1 pitch is going to be fouled off. 1-2 the count. One down here in the bottom of the third. Nice play by Ross over at third base on that line drive. A diving play, glove side. And 2 away. I get really excited about good defense. 2 down here for the 9-hole hitter, shortstop Kobe Kilo. And the first pitch missed for a ball. And that one going to be driven through the middle for a base hit. So the first base hit of the ball game for the Cougars from the 9-hole man, Kobe Kilo. 2-out single. Back to the top of the order with Bryce Tabor, and Kilo gets in the rundown. The throw is in time. So picked off at first base. So just as quickly as they get a runner on, he is erased. And we'll go to the top of the fourth. Due up for the Titans is 6, 7, 8 in the order. Barros, Ross, and Shannon. You listen to Blast Vision live from Robstown, Texas.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. .361hsblast.com. your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out.
Welcome back. Staples Street Meat Market broadcast booth here at Steve Castro Field. Jake Vasquez with the call. Top of the fourth, Titans have a 3-0 lead, and they will bat here in the top of the fourth, sending up 6, 7, 8 in their order. Barros, Ross, and Shannon. First pitch from Rosales misses for ball 1. East Titans looking for their first win here at the tournament, and with an early lead, prospects are pretty good right now. That pitch is going to be fouled back into the netting. 1-1. 1-1 pitch, and that one's going to be driven into right field for a base hit. Kirk gave it a good try on the leap right there, but gets over the glove, and a leadoff single for Barros. And the Titans back in business, and they are rowdy over there in the third base dugout. Really come to life because it was super quiet here just a little bit ago. Deverett Ross, who made a nice diving grab on defense over at third base, looks at ball 1. Ross is 0 for 1 in the ball game with a ground out. Breaking pitch stays up. 2-0. Just saw the chat. Want to shout out to some fellas here who hit me up on the chat. Pitch on the way. Missing outside. 4-3. My buddy Pete Acuna checking in. Said I'm on the mic early today. Yes, I am, Pete. Late nights, early mornings. Such is the life of a broadcaster on tournament weekends. Pitch on the way. And I must have missed a strike somewhere because that one was definitely a ball, but it's a 3-1 count. So just make sure I get it right here on the virtual scoreboard. Pitch on the way. Slicing foul. First base side going to get out of play. Full count. Nobody out. Runner at first base. Comes a pitch, and that one is going to be driven out to center field. Tabor, he's under it for out number 1. So Ross gives it a ride, but Tabor makes a grab. 1-on-1 out for Josh Shannon, the Titan first baseman. Shannon struck out his first time up, but reached on a pass ball, and he looks at ball 1. And that pitch is going to miss for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Matt Bommersbach checking in as well. He's listening in. He is driving to New Braunfels for Game 5 of the San Antonio Classic. Antonian Prep, that's where his son plays. and a very good Leander Rouse team. So good luck to Matt Bommersbach and the boys from Antonian Prep. And thank you for checking in, and thank you, Matt Bommersbach, for always listening in. You know, he nicknamed us the Blast Dudes, but Matt Bommersbach, he's a Blast Dude too. 2-1 to count. That pitch is going to be popped up. 2-2. Justin Perales will be making his way over to the ballpark a little bit later for that second game, our final game of the tournament between Moody Trojans and the Robstown Cotton Pickers. 2-2 pitch is going to miss for ball 3, so a full count on Shannon. Barros, the runner, over at first base with one down here in the top of the fourth. Titans trying to extend their lead. There goes Barros, a swing and a miss, and no throw down to second, so a stolen base for Barros. So 2 down for Caden Mozechek. Comes a pitch, and it's going to miss low for ball 1. Thinking that the decision not to wear the sweatshirt and instead go with the jacket so I could take it off was a good one, because the sun is starting to warm up. Pitch misses for ball 2. Two-0 count on Mozechek. That one's in the turf. 3-0. Caden, no official at bat, walked his first time up, and 3-0 count here. Rosales, the left-hander. Here comes the pitch. There's a strike. Three-one, here it comes, and that one's gonna miss low. So once again, Mozechek will take first base on a walk. So first and second with 2 outs. Back to the top of the order with Brady Parker. Parker 0 for 1, grounded out. He also walked his last time up. So a little lefty-lefty matchup with Rosales. I believe this is his first time he faces Rosales. His 2 previous at-bats against the starter Whedon. Pitch on the way. And that one is going to miss for ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Cindy Moreno checking in on the chat as well. Doing some QC, some quality control for us, as that pitch is going to be fouled straight back. 1-2. I'm a little jealous thinking about Justin still being in his warm bed right now as the cold wind blows through and the sun hiding behind a cloud right now. And that pitch is going to miss for ball 2. So 2-2 the count. When it makes a little peak, gets warm, and then reminds you to go ahead and keep the jacket zipped up when it hides behind the cloud. 2-2 pitch, here comes, swing and a miss. Good job right there by Rosales. keep the Titans off the board, give his team a chance. No runs, one hit, no errors. 2 men left on. Due up for the Cougars, Tabor, Garrett, and Faulkner. We're headed to the bottom of the fourth when we come back. You guys don't go anywhere. Blast Vision live from Robstown, Texas.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust.
Looking to expand your customer base? Hit a home run and advertise right here on Blast Vision. For more information, contact Jake Vasquez at 361-434-0705. That's 361-434-0705. Join us and show your support for South Texas athletics.
Welcome back to the Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth. We're headed to the bottom of the fourth inning, and the Titans have a 3-0 lead. Due up for the Cougars, top of the order, Tabor, Garrett, and Faulkner. Let's check in on Rudy. He's got the Veterans Memorial Eagles and the Sinton Pirates over at Calallen Steve Chapman Field, and it looks like they are in the top of the third inning, and the Sinton Pirates with a 6-1 lead over the Eagles. See if we can find out who's. They're in the top of the third right now. The Eagles are the visiting team, and the Sinton Pirates are the home team. So looks like the Pirates are pitching Wyatt Viatric and the Eagles Ryan Rodriguez. So we'll keep an eye on that ball game for you. Sinton Pirates, we've seen them for several games this weekend. Really good ball club. First pitch in there for ball one. Lots of good teams here at this tournament. As that pitch misses low for ball two. 2-0 the count. Eagles ranked number 1 in the state in 5A. In talking to Coach Yeager last weekend at that tournament in Bishop, 2-0 pitch misses low and outside for ball 3. You know, said his team is, they're still trying to find it. They lost one of their big arms, and I believe he may not come back this season. And one of their other arms was injured as well. So they're trying to put it together. You know, that's a good coached ball club over there. We're sure that they're going to find it. But right now, while they're trying, you know, having to face some really good teams. But you know, you talk to these coaches, and I talk to Coach Alanis over there from Sinton, and like I mentioned, I mean that's a good ball club over there as well. And same thing, you know, he says, you know, we're not where we want to be right now, and that's why they have these tournaments. And all of these coaches have said the same thing. Man, we love the fact that there are 6 state-ranked teams at this tournament this weekend, because you know that's a test for our team to see where we're at, where we need to make some improvements, and to get some guys some looks. And you know, so these teams, you know, China Spring, you look at these guys, they coming in here state ranked as well in 4A, but you know, playing some tough competition. And these coaches, they're willing, you know, we've got to take some licks early on to make our team better, then we're going to do that. Called strike right there, 0-1 count. And that's from every coach I've talked to. Bishop Badgers, talking to Coach Medina, their record right now, as that pitch is going to be lifted into center field. Easy play right there for Parker, 1 away. You know, they've really taken some hits. They've had to play Moody twice, and they beat them last night, 1-0. Took the loss at their tournament at home last week, so 1-1, and they'll see each other again next weekend in the Gregory Portland tournament. But there's nothing he'd rather do than, he's faced the Veterans Memorial Eagles twice. They lost once to the Eagles, tied them yesterday, as that pitch, it misses for a ball. Tabor takes off. He's going to be in there safely. Stolen base. And a 1-0 count on the batter. So, and that tie happened on Thursday night. They tied the Eagles 4-4. Kind of a come from behind to get the tie as it ran out of time. But, he sees improvement, and I got to talk to him again yesterday. He said every time we go out there, I see some improvement, in my team, and so it's fun for us. I know Justin, the same thing. Rudy, the same thing. As that pitch in there for a strike, 1-1 count. The fact that we've been doing this this is our 7th year broadcasting games here locally, and you get to know all of these coaches, and they're not afraid to give you the insight. They know we're not going to do them wrong. They trust us, and that pitch is fouled off. So with that trust comes some insight. You get to talk to them, and they're honest with you. Tell you where they're at, and lots of great coaches. We mentioned lots of great teams, but there's also some really great coaches here in South Texas. We're excited for the season. Runner on the move. Here comes the pitch. 1-2 pitch going to be fouled off. So Tabor going to have to head back to second base. And we'll do it again at 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. The Victoria East Titans with a 3-0 lead. Coach Coley, another great coach over in Victoria. Does a great job with the Titans. And timeout called. I believe the Titans, if I remember correctly, they lost a ton of guys last year to graduation. And so, another team that's got some new guys, some fresh faces, and trying to get it together here in these tournaments. For the Titans, as we mentioned earlier, a spin and a throw over to first base, not in time, or second base rather. In that 29 5A district, from day one, on opening night, 8 of those teams playing district games. So, they were in the thick of it from the start. Ground ball to the third baseman, Ross. Ross looks the runner back, fires over to first base in time, and Tabor, he will still advance to third base. On the ground out by Faulkner. So 2 down, but a runner at third base for the Cougars. Trace Necessary is the batter. Pitch on the way, ground ball. Fielded by the shortstop, boots it a bit, recovers and makes a fine throw over to first base in time to retire Necessary. And the Cougars here in the bottom of the 4th inning. So for China Spring, no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 man left on. Greavy, Can, and Coley due up for the Titans when we come back. Blast Vision live from Robstown, Texas.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Stable Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust.
Welcome back to the Staples Street Meat Market broadcast booth. New pitcher on the mound for the Cougars, and it's going to be the shortstop moving over to pitch, Kobe Kilo. We saw him started a ball game yesterday, I believe, for the Cougars, or the day before. Actually started against the Moody Trojans, I believe. So that means we'll have a new shortstop, and that's going to be number 4, Tabor. So Tabor will move to short, so we have a new center fielder, and that is going to be number 5, Guerrero. So Guerrero into center field. So our new defensive alignment in the outfield, left to right, Reese, Guerrero, and Jennings. In the infield, Necessary at first, Kirk at second, Tabor the new shortstop, Garrett at third, and Kobe Kilo on the mound. Faulkner still behind the dish. And first batter will be left fielder Seth Greavy. So here in a second, we'll get you the final line on Rosales, as that one's going to be laid down for a bunt. Kilo will field it. Throw over to first base is in time. 1 pitch, 1 out. Pitch on the way, popped up, first base side, but foul. Some cars parked inside the field and came close right there with that pitch, with that hit. So an 0-1 count. Comes a pitch, misses inside, ball and a strike. Final line on Rosales. An inning and 2/3, no runs, 1 hit, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. And that one's going to be fouled straight back out of play. 1-2. One-two pitch, fouled off. We'll do it again at 1-2. Corey Can, 1 for 1. He walked his first time up and singled on a line drive to left field his first time up, or his second time up rather. Behind in the count here, 1-2. Swing and a miss. 2 down. Mentioned that we saw Kilo. He started against the Moody Trojans, and just to give you the heads up on the pitch count rules. So the pitch count rules, a young man can pitch up to 110 pitches, and then he needs 4 days of rest. Pitch on the way, and it's in there for a strike. During tournament play, that is a running total for the duration of the tournament. So he'll have a running total of pitches available for the 3 days, as long as he does not surpass the 110. And so that's why you can see Mr. Kilo back on the mound. Don't remember exactly how many pitches he had that first night against the Moody Trojans, but certainly was not at the 110 limit. Ground ball to Garrett at third, and the throw to first base is in time. So the Titans go quietly, no runs, hits, or errors, no one left on base, but they have a 3-0 lead after 5 innings of play. Due up for the Cougars, 5, 6, 7 in the order when we come back. Blast Vision Live from Robstown, Texas.
.361hsblast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Stable Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Welcome back, Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Jake Vasquez right here on Blast Vision. And a big shout out to Mike Meehan over at Staple Street Meat Market. He's one of our biggest supporters, and he has been with us just about from the start. And also Mike he has encouraged us rather to go to the live stream for the past couple of years, and we've, believe me, we've wanted to. As that first pitch misses for ball one, the batter Mason Kirk, we've wanted to do the live stream for a couple of years, just financially just unable to do it, but we're super glad that we were able to do the live stream this year. We're pretty happy with it, and we feel like, just like these teams, every game we're getting a little better and better at the live stream as well. We had some technical issues this weekend, but that's going to happen, when you're on Wi-Fi and you're at a ballpark where maybe the signal's just not that great. We realize we're going to have that issue sometimes, so lucky to have the audio stream that we can fall back on just in case, to still be able to bring you the games. So we thank everybody for your patience as we get the hang of this as well. We'll get it, I promise. 3-1 pitch is going to miss outside for ball four, so the leadoff walk to Kirk, and the Cougars in business here in the bottom of the fifth. I said we were going into the sixth in the last half inning, and they have me a little mixed up here. I keep forgetting because the East Titans in the third base dugout, and runner on the move with the pitch, a throw down, and no. The evasive slide right there by Kirk gets under the tag of the second baseman Barros and in there for a stolen base. Call at the plate was a ball, so 1-0 count. Runner in scoring position now with nobody out for the Cougars. Korzinski comes with the pitch. There's a strike. 1-1. That 1-1 pitch is behind Jennings. And now the Cougar dugout getting loud over there. 3-0 Titans is our score, and that pitch is going to be lifted into left center. Drifting over is Parker, the center fielder, and he'll make the grab for out number one. So Kirk at second base for the designated hitter, Alex Martinez. Martinez, I believe, now batting for the center fielder, Guerrero. But not too sure on that, as there were some defensive changes. We'll see how that turns out. And that one's going to be grounded over to third. Again, Ross looking the runner back and fires over to first base. But Kirk will advance to third on the ground out by Martinez. 2 away. Aiden Reese, the next batter. And Gorzinski starts him off with a strike. Reese 0 for 1. Lined out to Ross over at third base, and a great catch made by the third baseman. Diving grab, glove side towards the 5-6 hole. 0-1 pitch misses, 1-1 to count. That pitch is going to be driven out to left field, not deep. Greavy coming in, and he will make the grab for out number 3. So for the Cougars here in the bottom of the 5th inning, no runs, hits, or errors. 1 man left on base. After 5 innings of play, 3-0 Titans. They'll send up Kuykendall, Barros, and Ross when we come back. Blast Vision Live from Robstown, Texas.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. .361hsblast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out.
Welcome back to the Staples Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Top of the 6th inning here at Steve Castro Field in Robstown. We have the Victoria East Titans with a 3-0 lead over the China Spring Cougars. 5, 6, 7 due up in the order for the Titans. Kuykendall, Barros, and Ross. Marquise will lead things off. He's 0 for 1. Struck out in a sac fly. Pitch on the way and in the turf for ball 1. Let's check in on that other ball game here in just a sec. Let me get the scoreboard caught up. 0-1 pitch. In there for a strike. 1-1. Rudy over in Calallen for Veterans Memorial and Sinton. And that pitch, I missed it. Fouled back maybe? It's 1-2 count. Thankful for someone up there working the scoreboard, helping me out when I look down at the computer screen here. So 1-2 the count on the right fielder for the Titans. 1-2 pitch, and that one is going to be driven foul, first base side. We'll do it again at 1-2. Looks like the Sinton Pirates still on top in that ball game over in Calallen. 6-0 over the Veterans Memorial Eagles. The Eagles started the scoring, scored a run in the top of the first, but the Pirates scoring all 6 of their runs in the bottom of the 2nd inning. So 6-1, they're in the top of the 4th right now. 1 out, and the Eagles at the plate. Wyatt Viatric, the pitcher for the Pirates, and Ryan Rodriguez on the mound for the Eagles. 1-2 pitch, lifted into center field, coming in Guerrero, but it's going to drop in front of him, so a leadoff single for Kuykendall. And here come the Titans once again. we're doing great on time here. Already in the top of the 6th inning, and we're about an hour and 20 minutes into this ball game, 2-hour time limit. So we may get to see another complete game. That's doesn't happen very often in tournament play, but this would, if it happens here, would be our 3rd time we see a complete game here at the tournament. As that pitch is bunted foul by Hunter Barros. Hunter is 1 for 2, ground out and a single into right. Kilo with the pitch and a bunt, just foul. Good job right there by Faulkner. Makes sure that the ball does not roll back into fair territory. So a foul ball and an 0-2 count on Barros. Comes the pitch, and that one's going to be fouled off first base side. We'll do it again at 0-2. Kuykendall, the runner out at first base. He can run. 0-2 pitch. Misses outside. Snap throw to first, not in time. One ball, 2 strikes. And then the batter's going to be DeEverett Ross, as I believe it was a bunt attempt, so first pitch in there for a strike, and that one's going to be dribbled back to the pitcher, Kilo. Kilo tries to second base and not going to get Kuykendall over there. So trying to turn 2, and Ross will reach safely on the fielder's choice. Everybody's safe. So 1 down, runners at first and second for the first baseman, Josh Shannon. And the first pitch to Shannon misses for ball 1. And that pitch is going to be fouled off. 1-1. Got a score update for you coming up here in just a second, right after this pitch. Kilo set at the belt, and he delivers a strike. So it looks like the Eagles are batting in the top of the 4th. They put up 3 runs to make that ball game a lot closer, as now a 6-4 Pirate lead, and it looks like 2 outs in the top of the 4th. Swing and a miss. So Shannon will go down swinging for out number 2. Two down, first and second for the Titans. Caden Mosechek to the plate. And that one is going to be driven out to right field. Going to get down in front of Jennings for a base hit. They're waving Kuykendall and actually going to give him the stop sign as the throw came in to necessary. He fires over to third base to try and get Kuykendall, but the head first dive back in safely. So the base hit by Mosechek loads him up, And we go back to the top of the order with Brady Parker. Parker 0 for 2, still looking for his first base hit. Grounded out, walked, and struck out. That one's going to be grounded to the second baseman, Kirk. Kirk feeds to Tabor, covering second, and that's going to get the Cougars out of the inning unscathed. So for the Titans, let me get you that here in just a second. Mark that in the book for you. So for the Titans, no runs, 2 hits, no errors. They left them loaded here in the top of the 6th, but a 3-0 lead due up for the Cougars, Kilo, Tabor, and Garrett. We'll be right back. Blast Vision Live from Robstown, Texas.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Stable Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust.
Welcome back. Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Bottom of the 6th inning we go here in Robstown, Texas. Steve Castro Field. First pitch swinging for the Cougar pitcher, Colby Kilo, and he grounds it foul. Just want to make sure I had it right in the scorebook there. 0-1 pitch. Low and outside. 1-1 count. Working the game changer, working the live stream, working the commercials, working the virtual scoreboard, just working. That pitch is going to be grounded to the shortstop, Mozicek. Throw over to first base, just getting Kilo. 1 away. Good job by the shortstop for the Titans right there on that play. Back to the top of the order with Tabor. Bryce Tabor 0 for 1. Lined out to third. And walked his last time up. Looks at ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch misses low and outside. 2-0. Sarkorzinski on the mound for the Titans earlier in the tournament as well. I believe it was relief work. So gets the start here and misses for ball 3. 3-0 misses up. So Tabor at first base with 1 out. The batter will be third baseman Jace Garrett. Garrett is 0 for 2. Struck out and flied out. Pick off to first base, not in time. Was going to say Tabor getting dirty, but I don't think he can really get too dirty here on the turf. But the head first dive back into first base and another throw over there. Keeping him on his toes. Korzinski comes set about the chin and delivers the ball low. It's 5 in a row right there. Three nothing Titan lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Titans have played some really good defense behind Korzinski. Kept this ball game, or kept the lead intact, that is. Another pickoff move to first, and Tabor once again back in safe. 1-0 pitch, and a snap throw by the catcher. Nice job by Shannon as that one was high, but reaches up and gets it. Call at the plate was a strike, so a 1-1 count. That one's going to be grounded to the shortstop. Mozecek, a chance for 2, flips to second for 1, over to first base, not in time. So Tabor retired on the fielder's choice. Garrett at first base. Faulkner the next batter. That one just not hit hard enough for Mozecek and Barros to turn the double play. Do get the lead runner though, and there are 2 outs now. First pitch to Faulkner misses low. 1 ball, no strikes. And Mr. Faulkner 0 for 2. With a pop-up and a ground out. 1-0, here's the pitch and another throw down to first base, and Shannon really working over there trying to keep the ball from getting to the outfield as that throw from the catcher Can was low. Call at the plate was a ball, so a 2-0 count. There goes the runner, and the throw down to second base is not in time. Korzinski, or rather Mozecek, trying to apply the tag there, but the umpire saying that Garrett got in under the tag. So a stolen base for Garrett. 3-0 the count. Comes the pitch, and it's going to miss for ball 4. So a 2-out walk to Faulkner, first and second. And the batter will be first baseman Trace Necessary. Trace 0 for 2. Flew out to center and grounded out. And we'll have a runner over at first base for the catcher, and it is going to be number 9 courtesy runner, and that's Posey. So Posey at first. Pitch on the way, and there's actually saying, the umpire saying it missed, so ball 1. So missed with the breaking pitch. And that one missing maybe just a bit high. So 2-0 the count. Two pitch, and there's a strike. Posey at first, Garrett at second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th, and Korzinski gonna step off. So here we go back to the action. Ground ball. Soft roller to the shortstop and can't get his footing, and they're going to get Garrett in the rundown over at third base, and the throw back to the third baseman. They will tag him out for out number 3. So Garrett with the hard turn at third base gets picked off right there, and that will do it for the Cougars in what looked like a promising inning there. And we will head to the top of the 7th inning, and the Titans will send up 2, 3, 4 in their order. Blast Vision live from Robstown, Texas.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Stable Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust.
Welcome back to the Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Seth Greavy drives an 0-1 pitch into left center for a leadoff single. He's at first base. The next batter will be the catcher, Corey Can. Corey 1 for 2. Walked, singled, and struck out. So the Titans going to try to pad that 3-0 lead here in the top of the 7th inning. Pitch on the way and over the head of Can. Not even sure how he got out of the way of that pitch, but Greavy on his way to second base. So a 1-0 count. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Jake Vasquez with the call. We'll have one more ball game after this one. And this one is going to go the distance. Again, like I said, that's rare at a tournament to see a ball game go all the way through with the time limit. But this one rolling right along early on, and we're about an hour and 40 minutes into the game. Swing and a miss. 1-2. So the Cougars are the home team, so they will get to bat in the bottom of the 7th. The Titans with a 3-0 lead here in the top of the frame. Greavy led off with a single into left field, advancing to second on the wild pitch, and a 1-2 count here on the Titan catcher, Corey Can. Kilo on the mound, and here comes the pitch in there for strike 3. So 1 down for Caden Coley, the next batter. Coley 0 for 2. Couple of ground outs sandwiched around a hit by pitch. And Kilo starts him off with a ball. And Coley going to call timeout as Kilo paying a lot of attention to Greavy over there at second base. Our final ball game here from Steve Castro Field will be the Robstown Cotton Pickers hosting the Moody Trojans. A couple of storied programs from South Texas. Always fun to watch. 1-0 pitch in the turf, gets behind the catcher, Faulkner, and Greavy to third. 2-0 the count. Last night, got to see two other storied programs, Moody Trojans and the Calallen Wildcats. The Wildcats getting the win. 4-1 was the final in that ball game. Great ball game and some great defense from those two teams and some great pitching. As that pitch is going to be fouled back out of play. 2-1 the count. Infield drawn in for the Cougars with Greavy over there at third base with one down. 2-1 count. And that pitch is in there for strike 2. 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Little soft roller to the shortstop. Tabor comes in and it goes right under the glove. So Greavy in to score. An error by the shortstop Tabor. And Coley at first base. Marquise Kuykendall the next batter. First pitch missing low for ball 1. Yeah, pitch grounded foul. 1-1. 12:45 scheduled first pitch for our next game. It looks like the bus is rolling up. That must be the Moody Trojans as the Robstown Cotton Pickers. This is their home field. 1-1 pitch in there for strike 2. So a 1-2 count here to Kuykendall. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing and a miss. 2 down. So 2 down. And the Titans will send up Hunter Barros, their second baseman. And the pitch missing outside for ball 1. Coley, the runner at first base. Titans have added a run here in the top of the 7th. Take a 4-0 lead. And that pitch missing low and outside for ball 2. Let's take a quick peek over at the game going on in Calallen. And the Sinton Pirates extending their lead over the Eagles. Now 10-4 Pirates. Throw to first base. Not in time. Three and 0 count. Pirates still batting with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. They put up 4 runs, answering the Eagles 3 runs in the top of the frame. So 10-4 Pirates in that ball game. We'll check back on that one. As that pitch, the 3-0 pitch, going to miss up for ball 4. So first and second with 2 outs. D'Everett Ross to the plate. Looks like the starting pitcher's still in for both teams. Wyatt Viatrek for the Pirates and Ryan Rodriguez for the Eagles. No errors by either team, so they're both just swinging it. Looks like the Eagles 4 runs on 3 hits and the Pirates 10 runs on 9 hits. Rudy Trevino with the call over on Blast Vision 2 in case you want to check that one out. The first pitch to Ross, it misses for ball 1. Ross 0 for 3, still looking for his first base hit of the ball game. Pitch on the way. And there's a strike. 1-1. One pitch, grounded sharply to the shortstop, and again under the legs. They're gonna wave Coley, and he will score. So Tabor having a rough go at it, but that one a tough play to make as the umpire was kind of shielding that ball. He was in position, and just so happened it was hit right at him. So he was kind of in front of Tabor right there. So tough play for the shortstop to have to make with the umpire kind of blocking view right there. And it is a 5-0 ball game. I apologize, I hadn't been keeping up with the score right there on the virtual scoreboard. Not too sure what happened. I'm gonna have to fire the guy that does the virtual scoreboard. First pitch to Shannon in there for a strike. And that one's gonna be fouled off. 0-2. So a couple of runs for the Titans so far here in the top of the 7th inning, giving them a 5-0 lead. And that one, swing and a miss. The throw down to first base is in time to complete the strikeout, and that will do it for the Titans here in the top of the 7th. But 2 runs on 2 hits. There was 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. Our score 5-0 Titans. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Last chance for the Cougars. You guys don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Blast Vision live from Robstown, Texas. Last day of the Calallen Tournament.
Looking to expand your customer base? Hit a home run and advertise right here on Blast Vision. For more information, contact Jake Vasquez at 361-434-0705. That's 361-434-0705. Join us and show your support for South Texas athletics.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Staple Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
And welcome back to the Staple Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Last chance for the Cougars. They trail 5-0. They'll send up 5, 6, 7 in the order. Kirk, Jennings, and Martinez. Korzinski back out on the mound for the Titans. Looking for him to go the distance here in this ball game, and he starts Kirk off with a strike. Oh, 1. Misses for ball one. Ball and a strike. Mr. Kirk 0 for 1. Grounded out and walked. Ground ball to the shortstop, Mozicek. Fields and fires, and the throw is not in time. So an infield single for Kirk. And the leadoff man on for the Cougars. Seth Jennings to the plate. And the pitch misses up. 1 ball, no strikes. That ball is going to be driven out to left field and down for a base hit. So back-to-back singles for the Cougars. It's a good start for them here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Need some base runners, and they've got 2. And that's going to draw a visit from Coach Coley, and that'll be it for Korzinski. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll get you the pitching change information when we come back. You're listening to Blast Vision Live from Robstown, Texas, last day of the Calallen Tournament.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust.
Looking to expand your customer base? Hit a home run and advertise right here on Blast Vision. For more information, contact Jake Vasquez at 361-434-0705. That's 361-434-0705. Join us and show your support for South Texas athletics.
Welcome back to the Stable Street Meat Market broadcast booth. Bottom of the 7th inning in this one. The East Titans with a 5-0 lead over the China Spring Cougars. And Caden Coley will come in to pitch. The Cougars have runners at first and second with nobody out. Alex Martinez at the plate. Alex is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. So Coley, who was the designated hitter, will enter the game. And he will do the pitching here. Don't forget, we got another ball game coming up right here from Steve Castro Field. It will be the home team, the Robstown Cotton Pickers, hosting the Moody Trojans. That game is scheduled for a 12:45 first pitch in about an hour. This game gonna go the distance. They are pretty close to the time limit, but I believe they will allow the Cougars to, play till the end. So we'll complete the game. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning. Jennings at first, Kirk at second. First pitch to Martinez. There's a strike. Coley comes set at the chest. Peek over to second base. Here comes the pitch. He misses outside. And Kirk over there, he thought about it for a second, but Can does a great job keeping the ball in front. So a ball and a strike. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. High leg kick by Coley, and the pitch is going to be grounded through the left side for a base hit. They're going to hold Kirk up at third base as Gravy got the ball in fast. So bases loaded, nobody out. Mozicek was holding the runner, and Martinez hit it right there in the 5-6 hole. Courtesy runner again, number 9, I believe that's Posey. So Posey at first, Jennings at second, Kirk at third. The batter is Aiden Reese, the left fielder. Reese 0 for 2 with a line out and a pop-up. Corner infielders up, middle infielders back. They'll trade a run for 2 outs right here. And that one instead is going to be driven out to left center. It's the left fielder, Gravy, who will take over. Strong throw, but not in time as Kirk will tag and score the first run of the ball game for the Cougars on the sac fly by Reese. Jennings and Posey stay at second and first. So one down, that's going to bring up Kilo. Kilo, first pitch swinging and just foul. The right fielder, Kuykendall, gave it his best effort, but it's going to drop foul. 0-1 count. Again, the corner infielders in, middle infielders back. 0-1 pitch to Kilo in there for a strike, 0-2. Kobe Kilo batting in the 9 hole for the Cougars. He's 1 for 2 here in the ball game. 0-2 pitch, just gets a piece of it, fouls it off. First base side. Another 0-2 pitch coming up here from Caden Coley. Spins, no throw to second base. Checking on Jennings. Set at the chest. High leg kick, here comes the pitch. In there for strike 3. 2 outs. So the Cougars down to their last out. And the back to their top of their order with Bryce Tabor. Tabor 0 for 1. Walks in his last 2 at bats. And that one is going to be ripped over to third base. And Ross, another fine play as that one pops in and out of the glove, able to recover. And he beats Jennings to third base. And that is the ball game. Our final 5-1. The Titans get their first win here in tournament play, and that'll do it. Let's get you some final totals from this game. For the Victoria East Titans, 5 runs on 3 hits. Oh, actually, I'm looking at the wrong game right here. Let's get you the East Titans. And for the East Titans, it was 5 runs on 6 hits, no errors. And for China Spring, 1 run on 5 hits. They committed 1 error. So 5-1 our final here. The win goes to Caleb Korzinski. Korzinski, 6 innings pitched, 1 run. It was earned on 4 hits, 4 walks, and 2 strikeouts. And the loss goes to Caden Whedon. Whedon, 2 1/3 innings pitched, 3 runs, 1 earned on 1 hit, 4 walks, and 2 strikeouts. So we will be right back. Well, not right back, but in about 45 minutes. And Justin and I, as Justin will be joining me for Game 2, we'll go on maybe about 10-15 minutes before game time. So maybe around 12:30 or so, we'll go on. We'll bring you the starting lineups for the Moody Trojans and the Robstown Cotton Pickers. Final game of the Calallen Tournament for us. Don't forget, Rudy Trevino is over on Blast Vision 2. Let's check in on that ball game real quick, give you a scoring update. And it looks like the Eagles added a run in the top of the 5th, so it's 10-5 Sinton. Pirates batting in the bottom of the 5th with 1 out. So Rudy Trevino, if you want to flip over and catch the end of that ball game, Rudy Trevino has it over on Blast Vision 2. In fact, Rudy will be bringing you one more ball game out there from Calallen as well, and that's Calallen and Ray. Should be a great ball game. The Ray Texans coming in unbeaten on the season, and the Calallen Wildcats ranked number 1 in the state in 4A, playing some good baseball as well. So it should be a great ball game. Rudy will have the call on Blast Vision 2, and like I said, we'll be back on the YouTube channel here in about a half hour to bring you that second ball game here from Steve Castro Field. Jake Vasquez signing out for just a bit. Thank you to everyone who hit me up on the chat and kept me awake so early in the morning. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you back here in just a few. Blast Vision Live from Robstown, Texas, last day of the Calallen Tournament.
With the sun staying out later and the weather getting warmer, get out and grill. Stable Street Meat Market has the best selection of fresh quality meats for your next barbecue. Their Angus beef fajitas, Angus hamburger patties, and fresh cut chicken have no added preservative or chemicals. Also, like us on Facebook at Alameda Meats and never miss our weekly specials. Stable Street Meat Market, located at 7626 South Staple Street, number 111 in Kings Crossing. Call us at 361-992-3474. Staple Street Meat Market, proud supporters of South Texas baseball.
Rick Sines with Z-Bart of Corpus Christi is a proud supporter of South Texas athletics. Stop by their location at 4535 Everhart for auto alarms, window tint, diamond gloss, auto detailing, rhino linings, and more. Call 361-985-9274 for more information or to make an appointment. Z-Bart, it's us or rust. .361hsblast.com, your newest source for Coastal Bend 5A baseball and football news. Matt Rogers, Jake Vasquez, George Vondercheck, Stu Duncan, and Pete Garcia, positively spotlighting student athletes, coaches, programs, and schools through insightful features, video, game stories, stats, fan polls, schedules, rosters, and so much more. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 361hsblast.com. Come check us out.
Looking to expand your customer base? Hit a home run and advertise right here on Blast Vision. For more information, contact Jake Vasquez at 361-434-0705. That's 361-434-0705. Join us and show your support for South Texas athletics.